Hello, beautiful divine beings. Thank you for tuning in today with me. This is Reãudan, and today we are going to receive the divine messages. I've asked for that which is surrounding us right now and the important message that divine wants to share with us, either through your guides, your archangels, the ascended masters, the angelic realm, your ancestors, sentient beings, those which guide you. And I've asked for that and surrounded us in the love and light and protection of the divine. And I am channeling this energy. I asked what decks wanted to provide us with this message, and it was Keeper of the Light Oracles by Kyle Gray, and Positive Affirmation cards by Louise. So the first one we have here is this beautiful Lady Venus, one of the keepers of the lights, and it says, "Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realms." So, there's so much going on in our lives today, in the world, and, there's so much disinformation, that's out there. It's people, are not coming from places of integrity, and they're just jumping on the bandwagon from truth and in fear. And it's important in this day of age that you become aware and you be able, learn how to go within yourself and decipher, discernment. Like you can, and learn how to tell what is truth and not truth, because half the people that are out there sharing this information, they have no true knowledge. They're not professionals that would know. And, especially with this COVID, healthcare professionals, you can trust most of them. And I say most of them because some of them are in the pockets of governments or other organizations that have their own agenda, and they want to sell you something. And so they will fill this information, that they're presenting you with half-truths or some truths, just to kind of hook you in. And we have to learn as people, because we're allowing this misinformation, to separate and divide us, and that's not good. And and a lot of, and these misinformations, it's being put out there for a reason, because there is an agenda. I don't know what that is, and I don't profess to delve into it and discuss that with people. We will find out. It's not, what that was. History will reveal itself. But there are always fashions, at work, behind the scenes, pushing their agenda, and that will come out. But, for now, trust the people who are knowledgeable, who have scientific basis for the COVID. Now, some information you're going to get is not scientific, and I'm not talking about the COVID. I'm just talking about other information on things, and that's fine, because, a lot of them are tapping into universal truths and ancient wisdoms and teaching those, and that's fine, because I do a lot of that, but I have a filter in me. I've connected, and I know what truth, and I allow the divine to flow through me and provide me with this information, such as this, So the next card that wanted to come through from the Keepers of the Light is Charity. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with the heavens. Ask and you shall receive. And it's so true. This wisdom is within you, and it is your inherent right. And the divine, all that is, your guides, they want you to know what the truth is. They want you to have all that your hearts desire. They, it's like any parent, the divine and Gaia. And even the guides, they watch over us and they protect us and they just want the best for us. So, they're just saying, ask and you shall receive, but you have to know what it is you want, what is for your highest good. And that's the place I always ask, even for this reading, it's for your higher good and my higher good, the information that I was channeling. And then the next keeper of the light is Kathumi. Excuse me if I'm not pronouncing it right. And it's the Cloak of Wisdom. And it says, you already know the answers you seek. Trust what you know. And that, like I said, it is going in that place within you and knowing, that place of knowing, and just connect there and then receive your information there. It's so true because you already have all the answers, it's within you, and trust what you know. If it, and so this next keeper of the light is Commander Ashtar, and it says a call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So it's, know your truth, get in touch with what your truth is, because we are all, as human beings on this planet right now, being called to action. We're being called to realize what our truth's up, to wake up and get in touch with what you know to be true, what the truth really is, and then begin to lead. What did you come here to do? Because we all came here for a reason. For me, I've come here to help share information and help awaken humanity and help them heal so that we can vibrate up and become our fullest potentials, because we are all divine beings. And these people, these keepers of the light, they are full of wisdom, and some of them have walked the earth before in physical bodies, and they are now in spirit, and some of them haven't. They've always been on the other side, but they're here providing us with messages, and it's up to you to choose whether you want to act on them, believe them, or not. And if it doesn't resonate for you, maybe it's not for you at this point in time, but it will be at some point in time in the near future. So this next one is Horus, and it's talking about the cosmic gateway. And again, it says, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. And I just, for those of you who caught me on the podcast, PBN network, live with Casey Armstrong, it was Reãudan, Lady of Love and Light, and we talked about this. Major changes are coming in our world. Just look at what's going on. This world is being shaken up because the old system is no longer serving us as a whole, and things are being shaken, crumbled down. Our belief systems are being broken down. We're in lots of conflict. We don't know where to turn, but it's about you connecting with and going through that cosmic gateway, which is that center within you, and connecting and opening up to the higher source of wisdom and knowledge, because what you are thinking, your thoughts are very powerful, and they are drawing to you energy that will become manifested in your reality in the near future. And if you are thinking negative thoughts and persisting in fear and worry, that's what you're going to draw to you. But if you are breaking and shaking it up and allowing the wisdom to flow through to you, and realize that what we're in right now is for the greater good of all. We've gotten too consumed and too busy in our lives, and it's, we've been made to be still, because we need to really look at and see what is it we're believing. That's why there's so much disinformation out there, I believe, is because it's to help you begin to learn and decipher what is truth and what's not truth. And so then The next keeper of light is, and I'm going to get this one wrong, Dao Ku, and it's Dharma Unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. And that's all that's ever wanted for us, is our happiness. And that's what you want, is your own happiness. And so it's just saying you are on the path, you're learning, but just take one step at a time in order to get to that happiness. So these next ones are the positive affirmation cards by Louise Hayes. And this one is, the point of power is always in the present moment. And that is so, so true. Don't live in the past. The past is behind you. It's done. It's over with. And so on the other flip side of this is a positive affirmation to say. And so I want you just to take a moment and take a deep breath. And it's exactly what I just told you. The past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. So it's, just saying the past is past, leave it there. You learn something from it. It's good. Take that knowledge forward. Don't delve in it, because that only takes you back and pulls you back into the drama and the energy of it. And right now we need to focus on just going forward and moving forward and changing, transmuting, transforming ourselves and our lives. And so this is what this is talking about. So let's read it together, and this time slowly. It says, the past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. Great affirmation. So, affirmations is just to reaffirm and reinforce positive thoughts so that it becomes a way in which you are now. And we leave that past behind us and create a new future. And so the next one is, my life is a mirror. And so what that means is that people and situations come into our lives to show us what we are reflecting, what aspect of us is up, and what we need to really work on in ourselves so that we can develop fully, we can learn the lesson and move on. And so here, this affirmation is, the people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. And like I said, they're reflecting back an aspect of you, that's some part of you that is like the energy they're presenting to you, that thing that you're not really liking about them. You're uncomfortable about them. It makes you upset. It triggers off emotions and feelings and conflict and drama. And they came into your life to show you these are the things that you need to still work on. There's a part of you. It might be very tiny and it might be big. That's what you have to go inside and look at. And so that you can learn and grow and you can change it and become the person that you truly want to be. And you know who that is inside. It's all about connecting, going through that portal, learning to go inside and be inner and realize what that is. And then it says, I let go of all expectations, which is so important because too many times we put too much pressure on ourselves, and whose expectations are they? Are they really ours? Are they somebody else outside of us, and we want to control what everything looks like. And, that's putting expectations on something. Allow that to be organically who you are and who you are authentically, because a lot of times what we're presenting to the world is not our authentic self, our true selves. So this is letting go of all expectations so that the universe can bring you the best of what you want. And so, oopsie daisy. And so the flip side of that is I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. And you know what? A lot of people struggle with this, loving yourself, because you've put too much judgment, too much pressure, too much expectations on yourself. And so you've got to learn to allow yourself to free flowly and lovingly with life, so that it resonates with you and you resonates with it, and then therefore it brings you that which you truly need. So let's read this one again. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. Wow, that's beautiful. So that's the last thought I'm going to leave you with today. So thank you, beautiful divine beings, for tuning in with me. I am Reãudan, Lady of Divine Love and Light. And that is what I genuinely put out into the world and try to be just freely loving and being. Namaste, beautiful divine people. Many blessings to you and your loved one. Ahah. God bless. Hallelujah. Alhamdulillah. Mahalo. Many blessings. So much love to you and your loved ones.